people are in custody in Indiana tonight, facing charges after a shooting that wounded a judge and his wife. And according to court records, it all appears to be tied to a gang-related hit. 3 of the 5 arrested today, Thomas Moss, Blake Smith, and Raylan Ferguson, are facing attempted murder charges. The 2 others are charged with less serious crimes, including obstruction. It all goes back to this past Sunday when police say Ferguson went to the Lafayette home of 66-year-old Judge Stephen Meyer. He knocked on the door and said he was looking for his lost dog. When the judge said he didn't have the dog, Ferguson allegedly fired several shots through the front door with a shotgun. Judge Meyer was hit in the arm. His wife was hit in the hip. They both survived. Now, you're probably wondering what the motive was, allegedly. So are we. Police haven't officially answered the question, but the probable cause affidavit provides some clues. It outlines a conspiracy to disrupt an upcoming trial involving one of the men arrested for shooting the judge. Thomas Moss was scheduled to go on trial for domestic battery in Judge Meyer's court on Tuesday, 2 days after the shooting. His lawyer had tried repeatedly to get the trial delayed, but Judge Myers had finally ruled it would go forward. Moss, Smith, and Ferguson all allegedly belong to local gangs, including an outlaw group known as the Phantom Motorcycle Club. Judge Meyer released his first statement since he and his wife were shot. He wrote in part, quote, "This horrific violence will not shake my belief in the importance of peacefully resolving disputes. I remain confident we have the best judicial system in the world, and I am proud to be part of it." Joining me now is Indiana Republican Congressman Jim Baird. He represents the district where the shooting happened. Congressman, thanks so much for being here. And by the way, I'm just so glad you and your wife are okay after that car accident. You still got a little bit of a black eye from that, but we're glad to see you on the show. So have you spoken to the judge and his wife? Do you know how they're doing?
I have not, but there's been an outpouring of support for them, and I'm absolutely flabbergasted to see that that kind of a shooting could take place on a daylight, right in the middle of the afternoon, at a judge's home. So I hope everyone will join me in praying for the Myers full and speedy recovery. And
have you ever heard of this gang, this Phantom Motorcycle Club? Do you know anything about it?
I have not. And I do not. But
is there a lot of gang activity in that area?
Well, you always, in this day and age, we're creating a culture, I think, in this country, we're having it created, that's emboldening these people to be able to think they can go do these kinds of things, these horrific things, and get away with it. And so we really need to work at changing the culture and changing this attitude against elected officials. I'm talking about our local law enforcement. I'm talking about our elected judges, our people that work in the courthouse and so on. It's extremely important that we create a culture that's not conducive to having them attacked like this.
What changes could you make? Are you calling for exactly in the culture?
Well, I think people need to understand who's the first person you're going to call when you have a difficulty, and that'd be probably your local police officers, and local or federal or state. But nonetheless, that's your source of assistance and help. And so when we're talking about defunding the police and how the police are doing all these things wrong, it's not absolutely true. And the other thing is, we need to make sure we get the right information before we start making decisions and predictions. And I'm talking about the public. You got to get your information, make sure it's accurate, make sure you don't jump the guns, and especially from the standpoint of getting all your information off of the social media.
Amen to that. It's a cesspool.
So then you have created a culture that's using that kind of information to make decisions, and a lot of times those are in error.
Well, we do know in this case, the police say this attack was part of a plot to kill Judge Meyer because he was about to preside over this trial involving one of the defendants, Thomas Moss. The alleged victim in that case says that Moss's friends and associates tried to bribe her not to testify against him. He was doing everything he could to throw the, a wrench into the spokes of the wheels of justice when it came to this trial, resulting with, I guess I'll just kill the judge who's going to preside over it, allegedly.
How is that going to be successful if you think that through?
Yeah.
So it's unbelievable that they have that kind of perception that they're able to do it, and that's not going to be beneficial to their cause, and it doesn't help the elected officials and judges and so on, because we have confidence in our judicial system. We need to follow the law, and I'm very confident that we have a police department and other elected officials that are doing a good job.
Congressman Jim Baird, thank you so much. I really appreciate you joining us. I wish you as well a speedy recovery, as well as Judge Meyer. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.